I'm going to get back to the kind of the egg on your face, which I believe is one of the last chapters or one of the final chapters in the book. And what would be the biggest recommendation that you could make to avoid the gaffes that may come up in social media? And I'll give you an example. I had some guy tweeting against me online that if his company knew he was actually ranting on me the way he was, it was defamatory, first of all.
Sure.
I mean, it could have launched a lawsuit. I'm not into that stuff, but you know, if it were someone else, it could have potentially launched a lawsuit against this company, right? How would you how do you keep that stuff under tabs? How would you do that stuff?
Well, you know what's fabulous is so much of what we do in business comes down or comes back to these very basic principles. You know, an organization having a sense of purpose and vision, an organization having a very strong culture. These things are so important. And of course, if you haven't shared your culture and your organization well, or you haven't hired based on culture, you're going to end up with people. And it's not a social media problem, it's truly an HR problem. If I've got somebody who goes online and rants, you know, as a racist or saying some other crazy things online, I've got a hiring problem. So part of it is training people in my organization so that they know how to reply. We have a very strong part of our training here. We don't go negative at this company. I'm absolutely opposed to going negative. If you went on Twitter today and started talking trash about me, I would probably very gently try to pass it on. Let's just avoid this. I won't even engage it necessarily. Now, so training is a component which goes back to policy as well. Having the tools for listening, making sure you know what's going on, that's very important. And then finally, once you have all those things in place, and things can still go bad, you can have policy, you can have training, and some rogue employee goes on in the middle of the night and does something horrible, then you need a response plan. How do you respond to these things? And that's a little bit of traditional PR. You know, there's times where it's appropriate to go on, and if anybody has been truly hurt by the action, you need to get out there and apologize quickly and take ownership for what happened. The other aspect is, you know, if somebody is out there being a troll, and meaning somebody who is just out to cause trouble no matter what, you have to identify that as opposed to somebody who truly has a concern and doesn't understand. If somebody doesn't understand, then you're going to educate them. If somebody truly is a troll, you really need to somewhat avoid the situation. It's not going to help to engage them sometimes. So there's a lot of different moving parts there.
That's all great advice. It's almost like you know what you're talking about there, Rick.